things fizzle out.
Yeah,
Things happen.
the stuff from high school I feel like never lasts. Like it's something that we all wish that like our first love would last and stuff, but it just never does. Like it's just you always get over that person because you're like, there's a way better guy out here than you,
Yeah.
obviously. And then like for him, he needs to experience way more. Like I think high school relationships are so rare these days that they actually work.
Well, it wasn't really high school. I mean, we knew each other back then, but we didn't start dating until we were like out of
Oh, y'all were just
graduated
more friends
later.
back then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But things happen.
Okay. And for you, since you're in a relationship, why don't you just tell us how long have you been with him and how did y'all meet?
I am married. I've been married 3.5 years. I've been with my husband for a little over 4 years, and we met online. I reached out to him, as you always say, I slid into his DM. Is that what you
Yeah.
So I slid into his DM and I said, "Hey there," and the rest is history.
I think women have to try a lot more today and like have to do the sliding in the dim sometimes. Or for the guy that you want.
Mhm.
For the guy you really want, sometimes you gotta be the one that's pursuing. My girl pursued me. That's just how it works. So now I want to know, guys, how long was your longest relationship? I'll start with you this time. How long was your longest relationship?
Okay, so my longest relationship was 2 years.
And was that the last person that you broke up with a year ago?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We were engaged, actually, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so who called that off? You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once
Cheating.
you're done, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
If he was
done.
cheating, you can't do that, huh?
Yeah, and too much, just too much.
Okay.
So
What?
when was it a deal breaker? Like the 50th time or the first time?
So it got to the point where it's like you kind of suspected, like as a woman, you have that intuition. But me actually like seeing it written down on text and like viewing it and then noticing like the patterns, like, okay, you're not coming home. What are you doing? I'm calling you, you're not picking up. Like just starting acting really different. And so I just maybe it took me like a month of that, and then I was like, I cannot do this. So
he was cheating for a month and you knew it.
no, he was cheating for longer than that. So I found out he was cheating our entire relationship.
He's one of those guys. I'm guessing. I want to know
Man,
like
he
how
was
like
good at it.
I want to know like how valuable was this guy? Did he have a really good career?
He had a really good career, a great career actually.
But like was it a job that like was he just a drug dealer? Was he actually like
No,
a real
no.
career?
It was a real career. So he
Okay.
was in sales.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was making pretty good money. Took
Okay.
care of me,
It-
and
it-
so
it-
that kind of overshadows some things. You don't really
Like
pay
was he
attention,
fully
I
taking
guess.
care of you? I want to know like were you like
Yeah.
basically like a stay-at-home girlfriend kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you hear this story time and time again where a guy will like get a girl to be a stay-at-home girlfriend and then they start cheating on him.
Yeah. That's so whack.
And they
That's
ruin
so
it,
whack.
and they ruin it for a lot of the good guys out here that will do that, and they
Yeah.
won't cheat on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks. Here, let's go ahead. I want to know how long was your longest relationship?
Well, first I want to say that's why you're not only too good for him, but also too pretty for him.
Girl, thank you.
Oh, hype each other up, guys.
Stop it.
I've had 2 long-term relationships, both for 4 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. Blaze Lightyear with the $5. Here's the classic question for the ladies: attractive, successful, faithful. Only pick 2. The one omitted cannot be altered. Shout out to my bro, JR. Shout out to you, JR.
Hey,
So,
shout
yeah.
out to you, Buzz.
So yeah, choose.
We can-
Ladies, choose.
Let's do that after we do this round of questions.
Okay,
and
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
to this one.
Yeah. We'll finish this round of questions first. So you said 2 relationships, 4 years each, correct?
Mhm.
All right, and then just for everybody to know, how long was your longest relationship other than with your husband? Did you have one longer than that before?
Actually, yes. And it was about 4.5, 5 years. And that was about maybe 8 years before I met my husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, so you were single for a while before you met your husband.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For you, bro, how long was your longest relationship?
Probably 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Everybody's committed people around here. What about you, bro?
Mine was 2.5 years.
Okay, yeah, everybody's here, all been here in relationships for at least a couple
I've
years.
only had one though, so
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're young, so I expect you not to have a bunch of fucking relationships, man.
Were you
hopefully.
in love?
All
Do you love her?
right, I'll go back to it really
Yeah.
quick since we did that question. So, ladies, just really quick, attractive, successful, faithful. Pick 2 of those: attractive, successful, faithful.
I'm gonna say successful, faithful.
Successful and faithful.
So he can be
okay.
ugly?
He can be ugly.
A little bit.
That's good.
Just
Okay.
a little
ugly.
Just a little
Okay.
ugly.
That's-
What about you?
I'm gonna say the same: successful and faithful, because attractiveness is different to everybody.
Even if he's a little scrawny, skinny guy like me.
Hey, you know what?
Um,
There's somebody for everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
But the question is like attractive. So like
I mean, he might
what-
not be attractive to me, but he could be attractive in the general sense. Maybe
As
he's
far
just
as-
not what I'm into. But if
But that's
he's
the question. It's like, if
What if
that
he was
person-
ugly? What if he was just 5'6" and 200 pounds?
Yeah, they're
I'm
not
5'1", so
you can handle the 5'6" guys.
Success and faithfulness is something that's honestly, sadly, not so common sometimes. So I will take that and live a happy life with my ugly husband.
I'm proud of you for saying that.
Turn up. Let's go.
I love hearing these type of answers because it reinforces what I try to teach men all the time. So yeah, thank you. And then what about you? Can you go ahead and tell us how? Or wait, did you say how long your longest? Wait, no. Wait, you can't answer this one. Or no, yes you can.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, go ahead. Which one? Yeah.
Sergio, your thoughts sitting there playing Marco Polo with himself and shit.
Bro, I drank coffee before this show, so my brain is like going crazy with the alcohol. I'm losing it, guys. I drank a whole thing from I don't know what it was, but yeah, go ahead. Which one of those two would you pick?
I'll take successful and faithful for 500.
Successful and
Alex.
faithful.
Go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because women don't care about looks, guys. They care about provisioning. I'm telling you, if you're actually a
Absolutely.
provider, they will take you all day long. Or if you have the drive to become a provider.
And it makes sense because if you think about it, if you want a long-term relationship, attractiveness is not going to get you long-term.
You're
Successful
correct.
and being faithful will.
yes.
So that's a good answer.
And,
very
and, and
true.
if I may add, successful is not necessarily six figures. Let's keep it 1,000. Wow.
True. Yes. Yeah.
No, if you can live a very comfortable life together and you're happy with what you've got, that's success.
True. I agree with that. Now we're gonna go on to what hobbies do y'all have? We'll start with you this time, bro. What's your biggest hobby?
Shoot. I honestly, I'm in the period to where I like to put my thoughts actually on paper. So that, goes into the writing for my music. And that helps me actually understand myself and understand how I should cope with my insecurities.
Dude, that is really
Wow.
good answer.
Yeah.
I saw your music video and it was really good, man. So
Oh,
I know
thank
that you definitely have passion about what you're doing because that music video was great, even
Thank
if
you, thank
it
you.
was the only one on there. It was really good. So what's your hobby?
I really like creativity, so that's kind of why I got on YouTube. And then I really like sports, so I like football, basketball, racing. So I do a lot of go-kart racing, hooping, lifting,
You're outside,
outside,
doing a lot.
skiing,
Okay.
everything.
having fun. All right, we'll go with you this time. What's your biggest hobby?
I would say running. I'm not very fast, but I like it's really therapeutic to me.
Okay, are you like a every morning or every night kind of person runner? or-
Every weekend, and then I like to do like a warm up at the gym I run. So
Okay.
yeah.
And what about you? What's your biggest hobby, you'd say?
So I actually recently have been really kind of reconnecting back into my faith. And so I found a really great youth-centered church that's for people in their 20s and 30s. So I've been watching a lot of their live streams, doing some journaling, trying to more, like you were saying, get my words out on paper and just kind of more come back to center of myself. And that's really where I've been spending a lot of my free time.
Oh, we got a really awesome panel of people that are all really good at self or, like helping, self. That's really cool. And I haven't heard of a church doing like the like a adult kind of thing like that. So it's needed today with the dating market for sure. So for you, what's your hobbies? And I want to also know, does your husband share any of those hobbies with you?
Well, actually, no. My husband is a gentle giant. He is on the road. He's a truck driver. That's his career, but also his passion. He loves to drive. My hobby, quite frankly, is the YouTube channel I started a little over a year ago to kind of get like we're talking about journaling and to get my thoughts out. And instead of writing it, I just did it for the camera, and I found that it was helping other people out while I was helping myself. My other hobby is, I'm a grandmother and I love being a grandmother. I'm not trying to be out here in these streets acting a fool. And my other hobby is figuring out ways to excite and please my husband. Hello.
Those are three really good answers too. We're getting some really good answers tonight, man.